Now for something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Brian Hoppe and Facet. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2, Hoppe. Hoppe, Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Pharaoh. Hey,
Yo.
dude. What's going on?
Yo, it's a good day in Florida, and of course, we're back in action, man, so let's get active.
Tony from Maxima, get in here. I just saw him walk down the hallway. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. Yeah, we record in this production room, which we're going to be recording in the pivot room very soon. It's going to look sexy. But everybody walks by and sees us yelling. It's fascinating. I've dealt with this forever in radio. People will be like, why is Hoppe here recording? I'm like, because I'm good at it, I think. I know, not I think. You got to put the words of affirmation out there. I'm great. Pharaoh, we got to talk about something. So, I matched with this beautiful woman on Bumble.
You know what? Hold up. Before you even start, we got to call this the Dog Chronicles. Because at this point, every time we come up here, there is a new story of you and a new mysterious woman. So, let's go.
Well, I like to be mysterious. I'm glad you said that. Someone told me that the other day. They're like, you're very mysterious. I'm like, yes. When you gave the 17th biggest city everything about your life for 8 years, you're going to be forever private. Because throughout my 20s, anybody that listened to my old job knows about my life. So now I try to be a man behind a curtain. Like, even I don't really take a lot of pictures. Like, unless I need to. I used to take so many pictures. But I matched with this girl named Mary, on Bumble. She looked like a James Bond, like, girlfriend. Like one of James Bond's side chicks. She was like European, probably Lithuanian, Polish. Like, different pretty. Like, not American hot. Like, she looked like she was from another country. And I recognize faces a lot. A lot of these girls are kind of getting recycled on Bumble and Tinder. You're just seeing the same girls over and over. Like, because there's some girls that have very memorable faces, and you're like, and you match. There's like 5 girls I match with every 3 months. Hey, what's up? How are you? And then they ghost. And then 6 months later, it's like, you don't remember me?
If as a woman, you're still in Bumble or on Bumble.
At 30.
No. 3-4 months like in a row. At this point, you're looking for a little side thing to do. You know, you're not looking for no relationships. You just want to get a little dine and dash.
Pharaoh! That's why I love you. We're going to get right into it. I like how that happened. A little sound effect. So I'm talking to this girl. She's using all the smiles, not the emoji, like the smile. That's with the little colon and the little thing. Like, she's being cute. So we're talking, and she's like, I live in Palm Harbor. I'd rather have a date out there. I go, okay, I'll drive. Listen to some tunes or a podcast. I have no problem with that. I've driven farther. Well, she goes, I have this all planned out. I go on ChatGPT. I go, what's there to do in Palm Harbor? What's a fun, unique first day? And they give me this park. Forget the name of it. It was like John England Park or something. It was like on the water. So I have the whole idea planned out for Tuesday. We're going to bring a beach towel, have a picnic, hang outside, beautiful weather. You like that idea?
It sounds pretty interesting. I mean, have you pitched it to her or not yet?
But before I tell you what happened, what do you think? You can be 100% honest with me. What do you think of that?
Okay.
I'm trying to be different.
I think for a first date, it's a little 50-50 just because, you know, it's 2023. Women want to be in a more, you know, bougie type of atmosphere, have a couple drinks, let the liquor speak to you a little bit, you know, kind of be around people before you get into the intimate.
So we had the date all planned out. It's all set in stone, whatever. So I was getting iffy vibes about her. Like, first of all, she unmatched me on Bumble, or like ended the conversation, but then kept texting me, which I thought that was weird. Like, she didn't even know like who I was. So I'm talking to her, and I say, hey, are we good for tomorrow at this park or whatever? Like, I had this whole delightful day planned out. And she goes, actually, I thought about what I want to do. And I was like, oh, a change of plans. And she goes, what do you think about going to Olive Garden? And I sent her this text pretty much like, I'm looking to date somebody that's with me. Like, I could have easily gotten the dinner, Pharaoh. I could have made it work. But the way you don't even like ask me what I want to do, you just go, I want to go to, she just wants to dine and dash. That's all it was. So I told her, like, I'm looking to date somebody that's for me, blah, blah, da, 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 da. And then she's like, good luck out there. You're going to need it. I was like, all right, I'll go to Pornhub tonight and I'll forget you.
But why not take that step and just still gamble it and just go to Olive Garden?
It's the
grab the 2 for $20.
It's the precedent of the matter. The fact I was testing her. Because I've dated people that dated me for, being on the radio or for whatever. So I'm being a little iffy. I want people to like Ryan, not just Hoppy. This is Happy Hour. I want people to like me for Ryan John Hoppy, not just Ryan Hoppy Radio. So then she goes, have a good life or whatever. I'm like, okay. I saved so much time and money. The way that she wasn't like, oh, no, like it was, she wanted a free meal. That's all. And I'm not mad, but I'm not young anymore. I'm not doing the whole dine and impress you. Like, I'm not against, like I bought sushi for a girl that I don't know what we are. I talk to her every few weeks at your pool party. I paid for sushi. I bought her drinks. And the other day I had her over and she went to the pool party. I paid for her drinks. I'm down with paying. I totally get it. There's a place for a man doing that, but not for everybody. Not every single woman deserves to be dined. And this girl, the way she just went from like, oh, no. And I get it. But then just to pick where you want to get food, you just want dinner. That's all you want. You're literally laying on Snapchat all day, just watching TV with your dog. You're not doing anything. You're not earning any money to buy yourself Olive Garden. And then she's like, well, we can split the bill, but then it's not. I'm like, that's not the point. The point is you went from, because I'm trying to do a little bit of a PSA, Pharaoh. I'm trying to teach people. If they immediately pick, now, granted, Olive Garden's not the fanciest. It's not, oh my God, we're going to Eddie V's. But that girl didn't like Ryan for Ryan. Girl liked, because I was going to buy her dinner. And I'm not doing that.
But what if she wanted the good dinner so she could be your dinner? Sometimes it was, it's that 50-50. I feel like personally, you should have at least took the chance, because if she at least told you, hey, I want to go out to this place, it's because
I saved time and effort. Think about how many dudes she's talking to. She probably went to Carrabba's. I'm protecting my energy, because that's like time out of my day to drive to an Olive Garden in Palm Harbor. It was a lot of me energy for her, but none like, I want to get to know you. It's all. And she was like, well, the European values is that a woman is courted and dined and taken to the nicest places. And I was like, this ain't it, dog. Again, I am not against treating a woman to the finest things in life. I am not. I'm a cordial gentleman. I'm classy. But I'm also picking and choosing when I'm going to use that energy. You have only so many fucks to give in life. And that girl wasn't it. Because the way I was testing her, the way she switched on it, I could have easily gone to Olive Garden. Could have easily taken Mary to Olive Garden, got her all the breadsticks she wants and soup, made her constipated for 2 days. I could have done everything for her. But the way that she switched up, Pharaoh, just like that, and makes you wonder her intention. And makes you wonder. I saved a lot of time and effort. Because you know what happens, Pharaoh? Now, I know you're perfect in your dating life, but literally, have you ever dated somebody and you wanted them to be something that they never were? Or are you just so perfect? Juan Pharaoh works the nightclub. I got everything. I'm perfectly figured out.
No, I definitely dated people that, I wanted them to be somebody who they weren't. And I think those relationships are usually the ones that, bring you the biggest heartbreaks, because you're so emotionally attached to who they could be and not who they are, that when things just break down,
my dog,
you just you just know you disappointed yourself. You didn't even get disappointed by the person because the person was always who they were, but you're mad at yourself for believing in a dead dream.
Thank you. Yes, this is exactly what I was saying. Because this girl, I liked the idea of her. But then she would have broken my heart. Dude, I'm telling you right now, you can talk about injuries. You can talk about losing a job or having failures in life or whatever. But us men, we always got to be so stoic. Like Jordan Peterson says, and we got to show no emotions. And we're sensitive beings. We're just sensitive in a different manner. And here's what I'm realizing. I'm realizing the fact that you really got to be careful who you date. Because let's say I fall for that girl. Let's say I take her to Olive Garden. And we have sex on the first night, third date maybe, and everything's delightful. She only liked me at the beginning because I took her to Olive Garden. Again, it wasn't about the olive. I can afford to go. But I'm also not rich. And I got to pick and choose who I dine and take out to the finest things in life, Pharaoh.
Yeah, street team ain't paying that good these days.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have plenty of women that listen to this podcast. We make so much money carrying tents and generators. Oh, my God. I'm set for life, Pharaoh. We don't even have to do it. We're just doing this for fun. We're not trying to get on the radio. We make so much money. It's crazy.
If people don't know, we're actually going to move into our new downtown apartment. So, yeah, you heard it here first.
But, dude, we're full of sarcasm right now. We're being a little jaded. What if it did happen?
It is going to happen.
But we got to do it on our own terms. I'm tired of waiting for the opportunity because the opportunity can be taken from you by a company. But if you're always Pharaoh and Ryan Hoppe, no one can take that from you. No one can come in and do that. But if you're waiting on corporate America, they're like waiting on themselves. I love the millennials that are just waiting for corporate America to do something. Well, corporate America doesn't even know how to corporate America.
Isn't that a fact right there?
Thank you, dude. That's why I bring the facts here. That's why I am here in my jolly self. I'm here to teach gentlemen a lesson out there. If she switches up and immediately wants that Olive Garden, oh, man. 856-49-HOPPE. I wonder if Dalton Gomez and Ariana Grande, I wonder if he took her to Olive Garden on the first date. Because after 2 years of marriage, there's another heartbreak. I'm going back to my point before my ADHD was off the wall. Heartbreak's an underrated bitch because it makes you feel like a simp. Makes you, and this is what I mean. It's like, you know, environment-wise and life-wise, Pharaoh. You ever been through a bad breakup?
Plenty of times.
And you know that feeling? Tell me if it's just me. Because I'm being really real lately on Happy Hour. Usually we just play news clips. The last 2 days we've had more listens because I'm just spilling out my beans casually. I'm going to tell you right now, have you ever like been driving down the road and you pass by something that you went to with your ex or something and you're like, you start crying?
No. I definitely, I don't hate none of my exes.
I don't hate mine either. I just don't want to talk to them.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like any I mean, maybe flashbacks. Maybe flashbacks.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, a couple of, you know.
It feels like it's happening again. It's weird, and it'll come out of nowhere. You'll be like driving by like let's say a Sonny's barbecue or something, and you're like, I used to go there. Like you start to daydream and live in the past. And you're like, no. Focus on the moment.
She used to wipe the barbecue off me.
But you know what's the most humbling thing, Pharaoh? I've said this before, but gentlemen out there, I'm doing you a service. I am here to help out the gentlemen out there, especially the younger ones. I had a 23-year-old dude who's been a listener of mine since he was, made me feel so old, since he was 14. He's like, he came to my apartment today. His podcast is Ghost on the Aux. It's on SoundCloud. He's a good dude. His name is Devin. Dude was so excited to be in my apartment. I was like, I need to have more confidence. Like, I'm not even that excited about my apartment. He's like, dude, this is like a dream come true. I've been a fan for 8 years. I was like, wow. But I was telling him, man, like, you got to be careful, like, who you just spill your heart to. Natasha, who used to be on our promo team for 2 weeks, she said, I'm just kidding.
Yo, listen, it's just
I don't care anymore. It's true.
it's like you're telling a story and then at the same time you're taking jabs. So it's like I don't even know. Like,
I don't care anymore.
Natasha, if you're hearing this, we love you.
You're delightful. She was always talking about soul ties. I think it's a different way to put it. But you're always connected to that person. You know, it's like, it's weird. It's odd, Pharaoh. And us men, we got to put on our work boots and go to work and carry a promotion tent. But deep down, we're feeling the emotion. You're feeling the pressure of being Juan Farrell. That's a lot of pressure. You under so much pressure being the biggest nightclub DJ or whatever you are, promoter of all time. Man, I see the pressure on you. It's kind of why I don't go to 1701 or some of your events, because it's like work. And I need to bring other people with me. Because you're like, I'll take a picture real quick. You're out there hustling, Pharaoh. You are out there doing your thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a everyday pressure, you know. Every Saturday is work. And then Sunday I wake up thinking about the next Saturday. Every Monday I wake up.
How hungover are you?
Nah, I don't. To be honest, I've literally been slowing down on the drinking. Not because I don't like it. I actually love drinking. If I could choose
best thing ever
between smoking and drinking,
yeah, I
would drink every day. I just feel like I feel realer. I feel like in my emotions intact.
The thing is, I'm so confident when I drink, almost a little too confident. Here's what happens though.
Oh, here we go.
The next morning,
the Dog Chronicles.
The next morning, when I'm hungover, all the confidence I had is like not there because I'm like half awake. Like in the moment of like 1:15 a.m. when I'm lit, yeah, time to get pizza. There's a pizza place that knows who I am, so I get a great deal. I'm gonna go there, get a whole pie, go home, feeling good. I go to bed at 4 a.m. Wake up at like 12:30, and I'm like, ugh. It's the worst. It's the come down.
As long as you have a good meal before you go to sleep, after you're drunk, you're going to be okay.
Bro, when I drink Kava or Kratom, I lose my appetite, which is, I like it because I don't want to eat that much. Bro, booze? Oh my God. Makes me want to eat everything. I could eat 4 big burritos from Chipotle when I'm drunk. I'm starving when I'm drunk.
Even more with than if you're doing THC?
Yeah, because THC, I have like a limit. I get full and I can read the room. When I'm drinking, especially if I'm just down in Red Bull and vodkas and tequila. Dude, tequila is like my new friend. I love it. I get why people like it. I get why Tequila called herself that. She's a naughty girl, and now she's washed up, but it's all good.
Yeah, now she's just wrinkly.
Like half the girls from that era.
Oh, man.
They all just thought they were going to look good being orange forever. They thought that was a good look, Pharaoh.
Shit. Even Donald Trump.
Pauly D looks like a mannequin of himself.
Well, Pauly D's at least making money now being a DJ, but
no, dude, he's a baller. He just presses a button and does nothing.
Yeah, that's Pauly D for you.
Well, no, you look at other DJs like my friend DJ Pez. He's literally picking the songs. You watch the sets of Pauly D, and he's like, yeah, just pushing the button, just doing his thing, man. You gotta give some credit to Pauly D, though. Those guys are the OGs of reality TV because it was funny and it was garbage, but it was our garbage. Every Thursday was Jersey Day. Every Thursday, you knew you're going to your friend's house. I was a senior in high school. And I'm telling you, you turn on that show and you never knew what those kids would do. That right there brings back so many memories. Remember when she got hit by the teacher? That dude got canceled. That was like pre-cancel culture. I bet he was tripping thinking that footage wasn't going to come out.
I don't know what you're talking about. But
there was a dude like 14 years ago, a teacher that punched Snooki on TV. You don't remember that?
Really?
Oh, yeah. He punched her.
I don't know, but Snooki got hit by a lot of dudes and teachers. So
yes. The whole life is leads to that. When all you're doing is getting drunk and yelling at people, things are going to happen. Fair or not.
Alright, we got a situation.
I'm the sweetest bitch you'll ever meet.
Sammy Sweetheart could get it, bro. Oh, yeah. Even though I don't want to be Eskimo Brothers with Ronnie. Ugh.
Ronnie, I don't understand why Ronnie didn't come back to this new season. Like, what's going on?
Dude, he's got like 6 baby mamas. That thing does not know how to pull out.
No, not that. I think he went to jail a couple times, so MTV's just done with him.
You like that transition? He seems like such a bad dude. Like, if I were to tell you who the scumbag of Jersey Shore is, it would totally be Ronnie.
No,
I mean, this
think Mike was definitely the biggest trash bag out of the.
I mean, listen to that sociopath on cocaine.
Where's it below? Like, he totally has that vibe.
Yeah, Mike going to prison humbled Mike. Mike, right before he went to prison, he got all fat and was. Remember when they first came back, Family Vacation in 2018? Were you watching that?
They did a couple of them. They did the summer vacation in Miami.
Yes.
They did the Staten Island house again. And they just did so many things. I swear, Jersey Shore itself, it really made MTV a lot of money. Because it made everybody, even of Spanish descent, be or want to be a Guido.
And what was funny was they weren't even Italian and they weren't even from Jersey Shore. Everybody got mad, but reality shows were fake. Also, with shows like Teen Mom, you got an annoying kid crying. You have to be an idiot to want to watch Teen Mom. But when you're watching Jersey Shore, that's entertainment. I mean, you can't just deny the funny parts of Jersey Shore. I mean, it was pretty good because it was scripted as hell, but it was funny. And I think Jersey Shore is why I partied so much in the 2000s, man.
Holy.
She wants to do it. So you have to do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So they're looking at the Ferris wheel and they're walking by and like, oh, I shouldn't do this. I love how much they like swear for no reason on TV. It's that basic cable thing. FX does that as well with their like shows like Archer. It's like shit. But it's like the only swear they can say.
I don't even know how everybody still hangs out because I know everybody had sex in this house.
Bro, I wonder if the guys had sex together because it seems like that was just like
I don't know. I think you took it far with that one.
I don't think so. How about this moment?
The cabs are here. Cabs are here.
They're on so much cocaine, bro. Jesus
man.
Christ.
How much you think they were getting paid per show? At least $10K per show, minimum.
I would guess at one point maybe 200,000 per episode.
Nah, that's too much money for 5 people. That's about $1 million.
How much was the Jersey Shore cast paid per episode? 80,000.
What?
Yeah, that was a big deal. I know we're a little far removed from it, so it kind of feels like an ancient relic because it is, because we're all washed up. But that was a big cultural deal, bro.
So they all made a couple millions.
Oh, for sure. I never got why Angelina got such a bad rap.
Because she was a trash bag and she was never good looking.
I like trash bags, though.
And she was always like the hater of the group.
Dude. Trash bags are the ones that are fun, though. You got to give an appreciation to trash bags.
Snooki was a real big trash bag. She got hit. I think Paulie smashed her.
I bet they just did it together. I'm not trying to be a pornographic show, but I could imagine the whole gang just hanging out and Sammy and them are in the other room. Like, this is weird.
Oh, man, don't speak of Sammy. That's my crush.
No, I'm saying Sammy was I'm saying Snooki was getting down.
Oh, Snooki definitely.
Airtight.
Snooki,
you know what I'm saying? We just got really dirty. Like, we were doing a pretty good job of being clean, Pharaoh. We weren't going too much over the top. And then we just lost it. That's what always happens on Happy Hour.
Don't worry, we'll catch back up. Let's get on these articles. What's going on in the world? Who's acting up? Who's about to go to jail?
Don't even use the word jail in here.
Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez have officially called it quits.
He looks like he's so in love with her on that selfie. That heartbreak's going to suck, especially because she was cheating on him with SpongeBob.
On Monday, the 30-year-old singer and 28-year-old real estate agent simultaneously filed for divorce after 2 years of marriage.
So yeah, she was definitely cheating because it wasn't like she filed for the divorce and then began dating the annoying SpongeBob-looking dude. You know what he needs to do? He needs to have sex with SpongeBob's wife.
He needs to get back.
Hell yeah.
Access Hollywood has confirmed. News of the couple's separation broke in July, but the divorce filing took place on September 18th. A source close to the former couple revealed to NBC News that Ariana and Dalton were, quote, taking their time together to slowly work through the details of the agreement privately before filing.
Yeah, Dalton's always been very private. I don't even think I've ever heard him talk. He will rebound so well. He's the realtor to the famous people. So he's got the connections. He's probably lived out that porn fantasy, in the pornos where it's like, oh, I'm a realtor. I'll give you a deal if you have sex with me. That's probably what he probably does that at these houses. He's a good looking cat. I bet he's able to just have sex all the time.
Who, Dalton?
Yeah. Ariana, that as well. She's probably I was going to say hot dog down the hall.
For only $200, he could just hit a massage parlor and, walk out like nothing.
Even when I have the funds, Pharaoh, the money to do that, I'll just go to meat market and buy someone dinner. I don't know if I would
ever. That's a gamble.
I know, but I don't know if I would ever pay for it. I knew someone, I got to be careful how I say this. I went to Nebraska Avenue, got a hooker, and was married. And then whenever, because people listen to this and they know who I'm talking about, whenever you would see the couple out and about, they were super cool to be around, but you're like, he went to Nebraska Avenue. It's always in the back of your mind, like you're hanging out at the bar, putting on their best married face, but you're like, he cheated on you and tried to go to Nebraska Avenue. But I'm the problem here.
He probably is a little stressed. He needed some side.
Circle the block, hope the cops don't come. Oh, wait.
For divorce. Adding, they've been really caring and respectful of one another every step of this process. It's been a very kind and patient uncoupling process. They have both moved on. It truly has been a respectful, private, and patient process.
That's the best breakups, is when everything goes privately, when everything dies down. But Pharaoh, are you the type of cat? You go through a breakup, and do you try to slander your ex when you're out in the streets hanging out? Or are you like me, where I'm like the mafia, where I wish you nothing but the best? I know you're going to hook up with other people for the rest of your life, but I wish you nothing but the best, and you're dead to me. What is the Juan Farrell way of approaching how he goes out in the streets with the info?
I don't go out to the streets and talk smack.
Yeah.
But what I do is...
What do you do?
Definitely bring it to social media and call you a whore. You dirty, slimy whore. That's all I can really do. Just to get it out. Like, I don't want to get it out. Like, I don't want nobody putting me in the video.
No.
Me getting it out, saying it like, hey, baze. But I will make sure I post it on my social media so everybody knows.
You know what I do? Is I just swipe away on Bumble and Tinder and pump out the aggression.
Pump out.
It's very delightful. It's very nice how our society is able to do that. It's also messed up everything, but it's also been a lifesaver. But it's also messed up everything. Bumble and Tinder was like the greatest thing to happen to our generation and also the worst thing to happen to our generation. And now on these dating apps, Farrell, there's so many single moms, and some of them are baddies, bro. Baddies. But then I'm like, you have kids. And I'm not like against, I don't want kids of my own. But I could see myself being a stepdad. But then like the problem, I was talking to Tony about this from Eczema, is that you're always going to be second fiddle. You're never going to really matter. You're just there as the placeholder.
It's 50-50. I feel like...
And you really got to make the girl fall for you when they have kids. Don't fling that fucking thing at me. What is that?
It's a rubber band.
Yeah,
but
that's what it's called.
I feel like a lot of women do have kids, especially in Tampa, and they're not with their baby daddy.
Pasco County, every woman above 30 has kids. I'm telling you.
I believe it.
Pasco County, Citrus County, Hernando especially.
And Manatee, 18 plus, they all got baby daddies.
Dude, if you're in Spring Hill or Brooksville, if you don't have a kid by 17 or 18, you're not doing life right.
Yeah, they might escort you out of the county. You
think I'm kidding? You think I'm pulling a joke where I'm not being serious. No. Literally, the rule of living in Spring Hill is don't fling that rubber band at me. I'm afraid, man. I'm a softie. The rule of Spring Hill, Brooksville, is you must have a kid at 18. You must be 35 and the kid's graduating high school. Or then you didn't make it in life, Pharaoh.
Oh, man.
You think I'm kidding. You sit here and you're laughing. You're laughing. Because you know it's the truth, Pharaoh. You know that that's accurate. You know that I'm spitting nothing but facts. This whole week, I've been doing nothing but spitting facts. I've been holding back for 30 years, for 3 decades. I held back. You're looking at a man that will say it like it is. And I've been getting, I don't want to talk myself up. I love when radio shows talk about how great they are. But I've been getting applause from people. They're like, you're saying things that we're afraid to say. And I go, that's what's good about being an only child who's single. You can speak your mind. Pharaoh, you can always tell people how you feel. And this right here is ridiculous.
A business owner is fighting to keep a mural honoring late basketball star Kobe Bryant.
It represents so much for the LA. It represents so much for the Laker fans, for Kobe fans.
She's got a sexy accent. I just sounded with my Chicago accent. I was like, I just mumbled the words. I went, saying the accent. What are you doing? Taking a selfie?
I wish.
Oh, man, Pharaoh. Pharaoh's getting a little worked up over here. Pharaoh's always about partying.
And also, a way to honor him and as a show of respect of the Bryant family.
Cecilia Moran owns Hardcore Fitness in downtown Los Angeles. Her business has been home to a mural honoring the lives of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi, who both died in a helicopter crash in 2020.
We know.
She told KCBS her landlord wants the paintings on the building gone.
Why? For what? We're going to have it be a proper building? Landlords are such asswipes from what I've heard. No one ever goes, you know what? If you own a business, I've never heard somebody, throughout the years of meeting so many people, I've never heard someone go, man, my landlord's the best. I love my landlord. You ever hear that? You ever hear somebody applauding their landlord? Yes, I love my landlord. He's great.
Actually, I think they're just there to pump you out the money and kick you out whenever
they feel like it.
Yep.
It's been there for over 3 years, so why now?
An online petition was launched to save the artwork that's so precious, even vandals have avoided tagging it.
Nice.
The artist says that means a lot.
It's a beautiful thing, man. It speaks volumes on just the meaning of that mural, man.
Yeah, man. 856-49-HOPPY, man. It's 856-494-6773.
Oh, finally, we got time for one more. Great. There's a debate going on right now about phone etiquette at concerts. And a StubHub survey conducted by YouGov concert goers where they asked whether they break out their cell phones to record their favorite song during the show or if they stay unplugged and just simply enjoy the moment with their own eyes. Here are the results. Around 78% of adults between the ages of 18 and 93, said that they like to put their phone down.
That's a lie. 78% put their phone down? How about 78% have their phone up? Everybody films a concert. I'm in the moment. I'll do a few Snapchats. Like if I see my boy Jack Harlow, I'll film like what's popping or whatever. But nobody's in the moment. These numbers are fake, Pharaoh. I don't believe this.
I don't think they mean like put it up at any point. I think like they're talking about like overall. So I mean, everybody, takes a picture, says, yo, I'm here.
No, everybody's on their phone the whole time. Everybody is filming it.
I mean, last weekend when I went to the
What
Little
about
Baby
the
concert,
Little Baby show?
I mean, I definitely had my phone up for a little bit.
Yeah.
I got a couple stories.
Yeah.
But I was definitely staring at the show, just trying to enjoy it.
How many people were doing that? Like percentage-wise, how many people were on their phone and how many people were in the moment of the Little Baby show at Amalie Arena?
On the phone, I mean, it was such a great show. Like, people were really just
I love that. And it's the hip-hop shows at the Amalie. I went to the throwback hip-hop concert with, like, Pretty Ricky and all these artists last November.
Okay.
And I was in the Barlow suite. I used to work for them at my old radio life. They used to own the 49ers, blah, blah, blah. They're rich forever. So I got tickets to their suite, and I brought this girl that I met at the first Kava bar I went to, and I got laid that night. I never got laid again. It was quite funny when you have a little bit of power and you flex it, how much easier it is for the clothes to come off. It's funny how that works, Pharaoh. I don't know if you notice that, Pharaoh, but that's what happens when you gain power is you got to make sure. Like our philosopher, Lil Wayne, said it best. Lil Weezy said it best. You know what Sean Carter said? That's his name, right? Or that Jay-Z?
No, that's Sean Carter's Jay-Z.
What's Lil Wayne's name?
Lil Wayne is like D Wade.
All right,
Carter.
That bit failed. But I'm telling you, he has the line, the lyrics that need to be put on my tomb. You know what it says?
Pussy, money, weed.
First you come, then you come to your senses.
Ooh.
Yeah!
Hey.
That's what I'm saying, Pharaoh.
That was a Bible script.
No, literally. That is literally the millennial Bible script. First you come, and then you come to your senses.
Gisele Bündchen opening up about her life post Tom Brady in a revealing new exclusive interview with People magazine.
Oh, I'm doing so much better. I'm Gisele. Everything's perfect. I don't miss Tom at all, and I'm not dating people to rub it in his face. Who cares? Tony from Magnum on 92.5's here. Tony!
What's good, bro?
Talking to the microphone, man.
Yo, Pharaoh, hola.
You've been doing this for 10 years, bro. Talking to the microphone.
What's good, Hoppe?
What the hell is happening in the life and times of everybody's favorite Playboy?
You know how it is. Shaking
Tony
and bacon.
Clemente.
Shaking and bacon, you know how it is. I'm kind of, it's like...
You what?
Once, and Pharaoh could tell you all about this. Once the weather months come around, you need a little snuggle buddy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I'm a little coughed up right now.
Get a blowjob while watching The Office?
Yeah, I love The Office, bro.
I know you very well.
They keep taking that shit off Peacock, though. You know what I mean? Now you got to pay for it. I ain't doing that.
You know what joke is so overused by boomers on social media? Is they're like, you know how they got rid of the name HBO Max? They need to get rid of Peacock. Like saying it should be cock. Like, it's so funny.
Oh, the service?
You ever
From
seen
NBC?
that joke, that meme, where it's saying that they worded it much better? Because I'm not the comedian here. I'm just the talker. But I'm telling you, they're like pretty much implying take out the PEA, and then the service is cock. And I'm like, oh, you're so funny, you Gen Xer.
Hilarious.
You are so funny the way you do things.
But if they do that, then you got to play OnlyFans videos. You know what I mean? Just saying.
I love... Tony,
what's up? Yeah.
There's nothing better in life. Yeah, first time a girl takes off her clothes or a good Christmas present. No, when you find out that somebody who acts all normal, somebody who acts like they're the life of the party,
they freaky.
When you find out they're on OnlyFans,
they're all on there, man.
And you find out that they're a coworker that talks back to you, and you're like, you're naughty. Shut the fuck up.
That's when they're doing 30K a month, they're talking back to everybody. You know what I mean?
What is
they're banking, bro? 30
who's doing
40K? Right, Pharaoh?
Pharaoh knows about OnlyFans.
Pharaoh got connections.
I got, I'm saying, a couple babies out there that willing.
You have a couple babies out there. Oh God.
No, not that type of babies. But
no. That's what you meant.
They'll come through, give you a little spin. Say if the price is right, they're gonna take care of you.
No. We can't just overlook. There's one out there, Pharaoh. Where's Daddy? He's at 1701. This sound effect is why I got a vasectomy. Shut up. I don't see you being a dad, Pharaoh. Maybe, but Tony, I don't know if you'd be a good dad.
He's a bachelor, so like right now he's building a Batmo cave. You know what I'm saying? He's building up. He's right now getting warmed up. But it's coming.
You got to, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got dogs? You got dogs right now?
I got a little dog.
You know what I'm saying? So
we all got our dog phase right now. We're all in our early 30s.
When you start raising dogs and stuff.
Like actual dogs?
Yeah, like a little puppy
like a pet dog, yes.
Yeah, that's when you start. Like I feel like I'm not comparing it to a human baby, but it's a good start. Wouldn't you say, Pharaoh? It's a lot of responsibility on your plate.
I have a cat. It's easy. She just shits.
Especially little puppies, bro. Like if you got like a York and stuff, they needy, bro. You know what I mean?
They're kind of like women.
They're crying, looking at you when you get home and stuff like that, licking you.
Wow, what type of dog do you have? You're getting a little weird, Pharaoh. You're creeping me out a little bit. Tony, during sex, are you a pain guy, or do you just want to just feel pleasure?
Man.
Do you want a girl to choke you out or whip you?
I like to mix it up. You know what I mean?
I brought
like
this
to
up
mix it
just so that I could use the sound effect. Like when you're getting laid, you're like, bring out the whips.
I'm into kinky stuff. I've done.
I knew it.
I've done it all, but
It's
I don't know. There's times that you just want to make love. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
And then you want to speed it up.
You've
just
done
wanna,
it all?
Huh?
You've done it all?
Like I've done things with like, you know, girls and whips and all that. Like I'm into that. But yeah, but there's times that I don't know, man. You want to show the person that you're having feelings with. You want to show her like
you want to choke her a little bit.
Yeah, you want to show her. You want to show her all sides. Like, girl, I could slay you when it comes to that. We could go on for hours. But if you want that lovey-dovey stuff, call me up too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm your guy. Because when you find somebody, that girl got to be that person in general got to be special and they got to be up for everything.
I was talking.
Because then you got to. If she don't meet the criteria, if she don't meet all the cycles, then you're gonna start looking elsewhere.
I'm telling you, dude, we were talking about this the other day.
You know what I mean? For 1701 Saturdays, sold out.
I'm telling you out there, these girls that have daddy issues, you gotta be careful because you're gonna get attached.
Oh yes, Daddy.
And it gets very weird. It gets odd out there. You never know what to do with these girls with daddy issues. They will break your heart. Because growing up, all they wanted was this. When they were laying at home watching Blue's Clues.
Oh yes, Daddy.
I didn't get that. So then they want it from you. I'm not kidding.
The Blue's Clues.
You really, I'm glad I'm making you guys laugh. You really don't think about it in the moment. But if a girl is like, call me daddy, run. I'm telling you right now, if you're hooking up with a girl and she says to you, call me daddy or choke me, there's a lot of issues. Get the fuck out of there. I mean, you could have sex first. This is the morning zoo today. Big Mama would be proud. I love Big Mama. I'm on Big Mama Radio every Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. That's where...
Do you curse on there?
I think. I don't know.
I'm about to get that fine. I'm gonna start splitting that income real quick.
I'll get that message from Jason Jones. I'm gonna need $5,000 from you. Be like, it's like 2 months' work. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I'm not. What do you got going on? You're always like doing something.
Man, it's crazy. It's Hispanic Heritage Month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got a lot of festivals. I got my hands in.
Yeah,
we got a big one October 7th down in the Fort. That's gonna be at the Seminole Casino Hotel in Immokalee. It's gonna be an all-day Latin festival, Latinos Unidos. So
which one's the Seminole? Is that the one in Tampa?
That's the one in Immokalee.
Where's that?
There's three. There's the Guitar Hotel over in Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale,
that's
close
what
to Miami.
That's
the really big one.
Yes.
That's the bougie one. And then we got the one here in Tampa, and then we got the one in Immokalee. It's all Seminole.
I've never heard of New Immokalee, and I've been here 9 years.
It's a small little town before getting to Miami. It's close to Fort Myers, Naples.
I've lived here for almost a decade, and I've never heard of New Immokalee.
Immokalee?
You learn oh wow.
Immokalee? It's a small little town. It's a migrant town. Migrant workers and stuff. It's a small little thing. The biggest thing there is the casino by far.
You miss Fort Myers at all?
Hey man, Fort Myers gets me paid a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm always like, when I left, I always said that I wasn't like, it's not like I wasn't gonna come back or anything.
Yeah.
I'm you know,
you
like, I went to high school there, bro. Like I know so many people there. Like I'm part of the Fort. I'm part of the progress.
And you got your roster there. You can't just forget about the Fort Myers girls,
bro. That's the you know.
You can't forget about the girls in Naples.
It's Dame time.
You can't forget talking to the microphone, Farrell. You can't just forget about those girls.
Bro, you can never leave the roster behind. That's the home squad. You know what I mean?
Hey, Tony.
Nice, but you know.
Tony's the bachelor out there, man. So definitely when he pops up, man, the ladies just lining up, waiting for him. Right by the radio station, man, with signs and everything.
Especially when me and you go to mojitos and I don't know what the fuck's going on. And they think I'm a fucking fed, even though I'm just fucking drunk trying to have fun. Yeah. Explain that night to all the people that didn't see that.
Pharaoh, old boy was looking. It had them Cubans jumping.
Tony,
real quick.
tell the audience out there about the night.
Hey, imagine this
July 27th or something that I was at Mojitos.
When was that? Was it in July?
That was the night we all should take Ubers.
Bro, the Mojitos is, if you live in Tampa, that's the most Cuban place you can think of. It's the most Cuban place that you can think of. You know what I mean? The place, Not that Cuban, you know.
Pretty Cuban.
No, yeah, but not when it comes to not Tony Montana Cuban. It's like Cuban, like fresh off the boat, like they're into like the rebato, like the music and stuff.
That concert was lit. I don't know what,
that was the first time he was
that
here.
was like trap music.
Bro, yeah, it was like it's like ratchet trap, but Cuban style. You know?
I love ratchet. It's a good time.
I showed it to Farrell. Farrell was bumping it. Dude got bangers.
Ratchet girls are fun. You just gotta make sure you wear a condom.
But the ratchet girls that go there, they bougie though. If you don't get them a section, you know what I mean?
If you don't make 90,000, if you don't make 90,000 or above, they ain't gonna look at you. It's like you're not even there.
So
it's
Hoppe,
like you're the
Hoppe
ghost.
was in there cruising around, and them Cubans got worried, bro. I was getting texts left and right.
Were you really?
You sure you with him?
Were you really getting texts like that?
Yeah, bro.
I love that.
Bro, you a promoter, bro. If you see a guy like Javi
and mojitos on a Friday,
you ain't gonna get no text.
Man, that boy Hoppe was in there looking like a damn CIA agent.
Hell yeah.
That boy was running an FBI case, man.
Hell yeah, that's what I was doing. What about the 1701 response? Was there anything about that, or was I able to not draw attention?
Well, at 1701, you came through, you sat down, you were by yourself, kind of looking around left, right, left.
Trying to talk to people.
I know, but in those situations, unless you're getting a bottle, unless you grabbing a hookah and stuff like that.
Unless you're partying and putting out a lot of money.
Yep. The girls ain't, they're not going to interact, because, they want to know that if they're going to spend that time with you, they're getting something, in return. And even a girl just from the crowd, if you don't got, a bucket with ice and a little something in there, a couple Coronas, some Red Bulls, some
I got it.
Some True Leaves.
You walk into Mojitos. Security's here. No, it's the secret agents. To think that they thought I was let me be polite here. If you look at me and go, that's a DEA, you're an idiot. I'm the most innocent giant ever. If you look at me and you go, this man's on a mission to get all the cocaine that we're sniffing in the bathroom, that's not true. Can I just go to a fucking bar and party and get really drunk and wake up hungover and go, why didn't I talk to more girls? And why am I taking pictures on my phone? How about those pictures? Where I'm next to the baddies, bro. Yeah, you got to make 120,000 and above to talk to them and even look at them. But I'm on my phone. Like, no wonder they thought I was a security. I'm talking to the fucking Biden.
You 6'9", bro.
There's a lot of cocaine in here, Joe Biden. Bring Hunter.
Yo, Javi, you 6'9", bro.
I know.
Ain't nobody at a Cuban club go and look at you like you normal.
We had
everybody
talk.
There is average size.
We had that. Dude, everybody was short.
That's what I'm saying.
The dudes, though, so many dudes gave me free drinks. I got a lot of Corona that night.
Yeah, that's what they
3 years ago, you wouldn't want to say that, but now, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Did you get COVID? Did you get the COVID-19?
What, the shot?
No, the COVID.
Like in general?
Yeah.
I got it when it first came out.
Yeah, it's... I love how you said that. Like it's the PS5.
I got it when it first dropped.
I got the first upgrade.
I got it when it first dropped, when it first launched.
So weird looking at Facebook memories, and you're just like, what the fuck?
We got into this topic when I mentioned Hispanic heritage, bro. Damn it, Javi.
What a transition. Why
does October 7th, Seminole Casino Hotel.
Yeah.
Tito Nieves, everybody knows Tito Nieves. He's a salsa legend.
He's a legend, bro.
So I'm gonna be out there. It's gonna be epic. There's gonna be food. There's gonna be it's a nice event. It's all day.
You do know where there's food, there's Ryan Hoppe. You never have to worry about that.
That's true.
And if it's free food, I will be there in a second.
Did you eat pizza today?
No.
There was a lot. There was
I missed out on that.
Kitchen,
I missed out on that.
It wasn't bad. They brought like the big, like what was it, like that 32, like 232, like that big like pizza box size. Like it was great. They had like I don't know. They had like an impossible pizza with some like
those
habanero peppers or some shit.
You know those memes.
Oh, no.
You know those.
They had pickle pizza, bro. Like bro, I like pickles in my jar, bro. Not in pizza. What the hell? Pickle pizza? Well, you ain't eating that. They ain't eating that at 1701. That's weird, bro.
All I'm gonna say.
What?
I need to stop saying things.
I don't know how Hoppe be getting insight. Hoppe got sources, bro.
I have a lot of sources. I've worked for a lot of companies, so people tell me.
What do you know?
I have one building. First of all, I hear from somebody who's pretty high up over there at iHeartMedia that the Joe Show The Joe Show talks bad about me in the hallway. Can you believe that?
In the hallway?
Yeah. They're going around the hallway since I've left talking shit. So I texted him. No response. I couldn't believe it. Because War of the Roses is so real that I would expect, because War of the Roses and the prank calls are real. So you're being genuine when you're doing it because it's not fake actors. The War of the Roses that you hear at 7:30 a.m., those are real people with a perfect cell phone line that are totally awake at 7:30. That's not fake. So I would expect people like that to be genuine because you're doing real content. You're not using a paid actor from a service of a content from 1999. No. Those are real. Those are real, man.
Are they local? They in Tampa?
I wonder.
No.
I got to be careful how I say this. I feel like at some point a sniper is just going to get me. I've been talking so much shit lately. I feel like at some point people are going to start to get a little, I don't want to say worried, but you're looking at a man that doesn't give a fuck. I care about my job. I care about my family. I care about you guys, my friends. I also don't give a fuck. And War of the Roses is completely real. I didn't get in trouble for saying it was real or maybe fake. This has been a long year. 2023, I've had a lot of different versions of me. I really have. I can't wait for it to be done.
It's almost October.
I know. Halloween, I'm not a fan. I don't get Halloween. I don't vibe with Halloween. I don't care about Halloween. I'm not 16 years old and living in the past. I'm not having an identity crisis, so I have to dress up. I mean, it's fun to dress up and go to Pharaoh's party. That's going to be lit.
Yeah, Pharaoh's going to have
I don't know what I'm going to dress up as.
Pharaoh's going to have a movie at 1701 for Halloween. I already.
Yeah.
That boy already prepping for that.
It's going to be lit.
I can guarantee you that.
I talk so much. I really do. And War of the Roses is real. It's so real. Because you know what happens? When I go through heartbreak, I want to get up at 7:30 and talk to my ex on the radio. You know, you go through heartbreak, you go through pain, you think you're going to be with someone for the rest of their life. You know what I want to do after our breakup the next day? Is I want to recap it on a radio show at 7:30 a.m. to hundreds of thousands of people. That's the way to do it. Right after the horoscopes, yeah, let's talk about our dating life to everybody that's listening. I wonder if there's going to be any repercussions. I've really run my mouth today. I don't care. I care enough. I care about you guys. I care about things. When you have people run your mouth about you, I'm talking about myself, you start to go, the dog needs to fire back, needs to bite back. Mm-hmm. And Pharaoh's made me into a dog. He's pointed out that I'm a slut, that I'm a dog.
You were always a dog. He just called it out.
I was a puppy before. Now I'm like a dog that's like, I don't care. I'm in the middle of New York City and lost. I'm like a lost dog that will attack you, but also have sex with you. It makes me happy to make Pharaoh laugh because he doesn't laugh a lot. So when he does laugh a lot.
Yeah, Pharaoh be laughing.
But when you make Pharaoh laugh,
but it's a particular sense of humor. It's not. Yeah. It's not like a ha LOL for everything.
Oh, man, what are we going to do here? What have we done here? What are we doing here? We were like doing a show, and then you walked in, and you made it the Tony show, which is completely fine.
When Tony Clemente at 7.
Yes, sir.
Shameless little plug on 92.5 Maximum at 7 o'clock.
When you have Tony Clemente in the room, you can't make it about you. You got to make it about Tony. Tony commands the room and says, every room I'm in, it's about me. I may not have the afternoon show or morning show yet.
I'm not prime, but
you're nighttime, bro. Yeah. You're where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because the dogs are at night.
That's true.
Or at home, hoping there's an opening for night at some point. I didn't say anything. I'm just saying. You know what? There's this night show out there. Besides Tony, there's this night show that's really killing it. There's this night show that I'm really digging. Hey, you hear about it? The new night show? This is so going to catch up to me. But I don't care. I will overthink it later when I'm driving down the highway saying, did I say too much? Did I run my mouth too much? But sometimes you got to risk it. And you got to deal with the backlash. Because that's how you get famous. Look at that blonde, what's her name? Bobby Althoff? Where the fuck did she's fine as hell, but where the hell did she come from? All of a sudden she's interviewing Drake. She totally hooked up with Drake, by the way. She totally did the naughty. The way they unfollowed each other, she got her some drizzy.
She got some money behind her, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
If she landing those big interviews and she got no track record of doing anything whatsoever.
She's fine as hell.
She got investors behind her. Yeah, she just interviewed J Bobbing as well. She everywhere.
Yeah, she is.
You think she messed with Drake?
She was in the same bed as him. Of course she did. And then she never talked about her husband in the interview, and she deleted the interview.
She got a man? Yeah.
Oh, she's got 2 kids. She was a mom tacker.
She don't look bad though. She white girl hot.
I think she's hot as hell. Bobby, if you want to hang out with a promotions assistant that also has a popular podcast and not your rich husband.
That boy said her promotions assistant.
I'm telling you.
He didn't say street TV. That boy said promotions assistant.
I like that term better.
I know. It sounds a lot better.
I'm a part of the street team.
It's all part of the strategy.
I'm a promotions assistant. You know what I won't say? People used to say this at my first job, the people that were like 35 that were doing it for 10 years. Promotions tech. There's no tech. You're carrying the generator. You're not doing technology. Oh, yeah. You know who's doing the tech? At Live Remotes, if Ray Bryan or Justin or Max are there. That's the tech, because you have technology in front of you. When you're carrying a tent, last time I checked, that's not technology. I may not be up to date on technology. Maybe in carrying tents and passing out koozies is tech. Maybe that's the future.
You think so? Oh, Lord.
What's the old Lord for? Is that what the girl's going to say later on when she's hanging out? Oh, Lord!
It's not the way I envisioned it. The haha what's up text. Haha, what's up? You know how it is.
Dude, older women love me. It's weird. Girls my age.
Hey, once you reach 30, bro, you could pick and choose from so many angles. I didn't know that was possible, bro. When I was in my 20s, I never got the cougars to pay attention.
My whole 20s,
even the 30-year-olds.
Dude, I lost my virginity to a 51-year-old. I was 21.
Amen.
It was next to the airport in Chicago.
That's a 30-year gap.
She was a listener of the radio show I was working on at the time. And let me just tell you, she had me pick the music, so I went on Pandora and I put on 2000s hip hop. And I lost my virginity. I lost my virginity to Freaky League.
With Petey Pablo?
Yeah, Petey Pablo. It was great. You hear the planes going over. It was crazy. I remember I drove home. It was like 2 a.m. and I was like, I just got laid. That was interesting. It was a good vibe.
Was it here?
No, it was in Chicago.
She was a groupie?
Yeah. Radio groupies are pathetic.
Yeah.
They're like bad pathetic. Like I know all groupies are pathetic and have no talent and are only attached to the man because they don't know what they're doing with their life, so they're using this cloud for attention. But I'm telling you, radio groupies are a next level scum. It's fun. Don't get me wrong.
They'll meet you today and they'll ask for Karol G tickets tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. They know how to use their teeth. They're good, bro. But being loyal for the long run, that's not a girl you wife down. If you wife down the girl who's a radio fan, you're going to get your heart broken, and then you're going to go through your slut phase.
Currently you? Plug you in real quick?
Yeah.
But I thought you were doing your own thing.
What do you mean doing my own thing?
You can't discuss that? I thought that you were good. You were meeting someone.
I'm always talking to girls. I'm always on dating apps talking to girls. I liked one girl.
But you were talking to this girl, like just talk. I used to ask you all the time.
I don't know what
Hoppe, did you get it? Did you get it in? Yo, Hoppe, did you get it?
I don't know.
Nah, bro, she ain't that type of girl. Nah, Tone, she ain't that type of girl. And I'm like, bro,
I brought her to the pool party.
You feeling some type of way about it?
I don't even know if she is listening this far and call me. But I want to go on another date. I thought you were attractive and actually liked you and enjoyed cuddling.
He was feeling some type of way about it. How were they looking at the
Pharaoh.
Huh?
Give me the vibe. You could be honest. I don't care.
Pharaoh's an honest guy.
Give me the vibe of the pool party.
What's the question?
What was your vibe of the pool party, girl?
You guys were kind of separated a lot. You know, like it was a lot of distance. I feel like if you guys were actually in the event, y'all should have been vibing a little more. I don't know if the liquor was missing. You know, at a party, girls want to be drunk. You know,
I had to drive though, dude.
They could blame it on that. Say, yo, I don't know what's going on. Hey,
But according to Hoppe, he kissed her though, right? Did he say
at the
that?
event,
Yeah.
I did.
Was Lucas there?
Yeah, Lucas was. Why did Lucas take it for the night?
No, I'm saying like I seen all y'all hanging
He
out.
had no choice. Get it? It's a song.
Y'all were in the VIPs hanging out. I thought y'all
And then
were all like,
they were like, "Are you going to buy 3 or 4 bottles?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Well, you can't stay here." I was like, "Okay." That's what happened.
Who said that?
No, the
No,
separated thing was fascinating. Bringing a white girl mayonnaise to the party because the twerking was out of control, and we're just like, "Oh."
Was she a twerker or no?
Nah, she's one of those where she probably knows how to do all the naughty things. I gotta put on an image.
She was acting boozy.
I gotta put on an image that I'm not a naughty girl.
She was acting boozy.
What did you tell her before coming to the pool party? Like, what did you tell her the vibe was?
She listens to the podcast, so she knows.
Yeah,
she might be listening to. I'm doing a test.
Okay.
Because this is 65 minutes in. So if she hears it, hi, you listen for 60. Like, I'm not just going to begin the show talking about it because anybody can hear it. If you're 65 minutes in, you're really into me. You want the Hoppe.
she wants the happy hour. No?
I don't know what she wants. She's like, in a way, she was like, I'm going to follow all your dreams and that, but I don't want to date, essentially is what she said. In a way.
Bro, set the premise. This girl came over, bro. You know, girls, they ain't coming over if they ain't even like
trying to get the dick.
At least thinking of the idea that something might go down, bro. They're not gonna put, bro. You gotta understand with them, females are a lot smarter than men.
Duh.
They're not gonna put themselves in that situation, in that scenario, if they ain't feeling you a bit, bro. But what Pharaoh just mentioned is key. Sometimes you need a little assistance from liquor, from men, you know what I'm saying? Some plan. You know what I'm saying? Like
there was plenty of plants.
Of course.
Don't you worry about that.
Of course, but you needed to put it in a little hookah, just blaze a little bit, smoke a little bit, drink a little bit. I bet you that girl would have been twerking, bro. But if she's just there sober, of course she's gonna play the part, bro. She wasn't sober?
Nah, she was high and drunk.
And you already kissed her. You gotta go. You're the guy, bro. You gotta. Hey, it's all good. You know, Pharaoh's family.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm too much.
Get him in the pool, bro. Get him around other girls that are acting crazy.
Speaking of the pool at the pool party, I went into the pool and one of your friends was like, "You have a lot of guts going into the pool." I was like, "The fucking pool's there."
Yeah, but that's a rule, and Farrah could tell you about it. The only people that get in pools is just girls, bro. Guys,
you know, I don't.
Usually, unless that's like 20 girls in there and they're acting crazy, then you get it.
I'm some eye candy.
There's a rule at pool parties. You can tell. What's the rule, Farrah?
Yeah, the rule is the pool's for the babies so they could twerk, and then once
the babies, you're saying babies a lot today, bro.
But babies means like the girls. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but you're using the wrong word. The baddies.
The baddies. All right, so
not the babies.
You gotta let the pool marinate until the baddies is ready to go. You know, let it marinate.
Like porterhouse steak.
Let the girl shake the ass in the water, make it splash a little bit.
Shake that ass.
That's Get over here. In there. But question is,
what?
When you got in the pool,
yes,
and they told you, you know, you got a lot of guts. Were you in there like swimming? What
no, I was just vibing, bro. I was just sitting in there. I was drying off by where the booze was, and one of your friends came up and was like, he said, "I'm really surprised you went in there. You had a lot of guts." And I said, "Yeah, I'm just here at the pool party." And then he's like, "You're living your one life, aren't you?" And I was like,
"Your one life?"
That was what he said. I was like, "All right, dog. Whatever you need to say to feel like a tough guy, whatever." People do it to me all the time because I'm tall. I had some guy come up to me at a Kava bar, and he was like, "How tall are you?" I told him, and he's like, "Do you play basketball?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "How do you not play basketball and you're tall?" And I'm like, "Why do you think you don't have friends? Because you're approaching people about things that they're told all day long." Irritating. Absolutely irritating. Can you imagine being my height and having no redeeming skills for the height? Like, I got skills for days, dog. I lay the pipe. I do whatever you need. But things with the height, I can barely walk. My knees all fucked up. So people look at me and they're like, "He plays basketball," or "He's a secret agent at Mojitos." No, I'm a fucking street teamer that does a podcast.
That's fire. That's fire.
I'm on fire today.
So let's go back to the pool scenario.
Why?
Because I'm intrigued. And Farrah know all about this. Were you the only person in that pool?
No, there's a few girls and whatever hanging out. It wasn't just me, dog. But it was like...
Was Farrah in the pool?
You know what it was? It was my 30th birthday. Let me go into... No, Pharaoh was working. It was called Pharaoh and Friends Pool Party where the girls get naked and they twerk. Okay? Part 1.
But eventually, I'm pretty sure, knowing Pharaoh, how I know Pharaoh, I'm pretty sure Pharaoh went in there at some point. But he's giving you the guideline. You don't go in there. It's just, I would have said the same thing. You don't go in there with a floaty.
Oh, whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
I was doing that.
You go in there when everybody's already gone, bro. That's when you go in there.
I'm mayonnaise, though. That's what we do at parties. Like Charlemagne the God used to say, I'm mayonnaise, man. That's what I do. I don't know what you do, and I know what you do, but I don't know you. Like, I know you well. You're one of my closest friends, but I don't know you. Like, I don't know what you do when you're at the parties.
I'll play the system, and I'll ask the people
that do it. You read the room.
I'll ask Pharaoh. I'll be like, yo, what's the move? And Pharaoh will give me the 411. He'll give me a little synopsis real quick.
Someone just commented. I forget I'm on video. Someone commented, glad you checked your zipper. Oh, that's delightful. That is what you want to do when you're doing a professional broadcast, is you want to have your fucking zipper down. If there was a way to describe this episode of Happy Hour, it would be that my zipper was down.
The entire time?
I don't know, dude.
Who pointed that out? A guy?
Yeah, his name's Coach Beard87 on Instagram. I got fans, dog. I may not be the biggest production in Tampa. I don't shove women to the ground and take phones. But I got a following. You know what I'm saying? And they notice when my fly's down, dog. They go, you know what? We're gonna let you know. Hopefully they didn't screenshot it. But that's not the only time I'm naked online, so who would give a flying fuck?
Oh, Lord. only fans reference number 2.
I don't know where to go with this. You infiltrate. I had this whole planned out. I need you to crash more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I got a late winner, I got to put on Maxima. Also,
hell yeah. Maxima number 5. Your caller number 5? Who is this? You get the info. I'm gonna go hang out with Hoppy and talk about how all these people at Mojitos thought he was a narc, even though I was just fucked up.
You were so gone that night, bro.
To say I was gone, what I said
we got to bring in Artie. Artie was in there too.
What do we need to get Artie in? We're getting the pivot room soon, so we're gonna have multiple people on. Here's the thing: the car ride home. We went to McDonald's and I pre-ordered from the app. That's what I was doing on the phone. Everybody thinks I was talking to the cops or whatever. I'm ordering McNuggets. What do you think I'm doing?
He's all over his phone, bro. Everybody like, damn, bro. We about to get escorted outside. This boy about to
I just want to get double cheeseburgers and be sick the next morning from the amount of meat I had. That sounds weird. In the car, in the car, bro, in the car, I'm telling you, I ran my mouth about everybody. You remember? We were going down.
Oh, you were talking about old girl, man. Big crush on old girl.
Who's old girl?
Old girl that used to work on the street team.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's a good-looking girl.
Who?
Yeah.
Turn off the mics real quick. Wait, but we're also on TV.
Yeah.
You don't know?
No, I don't think Pharaoh ever met her.
No, I mean, I probably met her.
Pharaoh's been
She's
part of
a
the team.
baddie, bro. She is a good-looking girl.
Oh, the Spanish one.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
He was hood.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, dude. But then the thing is, I've dated girls that are Latino. Latinas. Those arguments don't ever end. The argument will continue 6 months later. You'll be on a topic that's already been resolved. It's like case closed, like you're in court.
Bring it up.
And it just open up the folder. We're back.
Yeah.
Dude.
They'll bring it up again.
I remember when this show was organized. I remember when I used to do like commercial breaks and talk about all my sponsors.
That ended, right? That's when you had guests on and stuff, right?
No, I would play. I don't know what I would do. I would talk for 15 minutes, play a song, do commercials, talk for. We've talked for like an hour in a row. Oh my God. DJ Corrupted is watching. Yes! Chopped cheese!
Oh, yeah.
He's a cool dude, man. He is hilarious.
He is.
Funny guy. You know when you hang out with that guy that's a little quiet and you don't expect him to be funny, like me, and then all of a sudden you hear them talking when they're comfortable and they're hilarious and the funniest thing in the room of all time, like me? That's DJ Corrupted. He is a funny guy. He's giving me the praying emojis just now.
Yes, Anufo in the building.
Yes, sir. All right, we've done this for about 70 minutes and it needs to end at some point, and I'm interviewing a girl at my apartment in about 50 minutes. So I her name is KP Eleanor. She's a talented rapper.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard of her? Yeah. Good looking? I'm interviewing a rapper in my apartment, bro. That's a great little.
I've had OnlyFans models in my apartment.
I know. I've seen that. How did that end up?
I didn't get laid or anything, but I pretty much found out.
But don't they like invite you later on to like create content? Yeah.
It's called Sext Panther. You have to message them through the app. Yeah. I want to date an OnlyFans model that just will give me her number and I can text. I don't want to have to sign up for your page and I message you. I want your 813 number.
Yeah, but they hit you up on Snapchat. I get
or
those
your
all the time,
941.
Right? Yeah. You don't need that. Just open up a.
That's on my that's on my sex bucket list is to bang a porn star. I've never done that. I've never been delighted with the moment of having intercourse with somebody that does it on film.
Well, they do it all the time. They be pleasing fans and stuff, right?
Yeah, they have those like share the links. I follow a few of them on Twitter that I've interviewed, and they're like, "Come see me at Sext Panther," and I'm like, "No, I'll just go to Spank Bang and get it done real fast. I'm good. I don't need to pay $20 for 5 minutes of glory. Maybe 5 seconds." DJ Corrupted said, "Can't wait to see you tomorrow." Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a busy day.
Oh yeah, y'all in here early, right?
We are cleaning out the cars.
No, y'all cleaning out the car.
Happy Hour.